Nearly half of homebuyers underestimate the real cost of ownership. That mistake can drain thousands of dollars every single year. People love saying the same old thing. Renting wastes money. Buying builds wealth. It sounds smart, but it is not always true. The rent versus buy decision is really about math, not emotion, not pressure, not outdated advice. Sometimes buying is better. Sometimes renting is better. Choose wrong, and it can cost a lot. Let's break this down simply. Here are 7 key points you need to know. Point 1. Buying has many hidden costs. Most people compare rent to the mortgage payment. That is a mistake. If rent is $2,000 and the mortgage is also $2,000, those costs are still not equal. Homeowners also pay property taxes. They pay insurance. They pay maintenance. They pay repairs. They pay closing costs. Some also pay hoe fees. If the roof leaks, you pay. If the heater breaks, you pay. If taxes rise, you pay again. Renters call the landlord. Homeowners call their savings, so the true cost of owning is much higher than the mortgage alone. Point 2. Renting gives you more flexibility. This matters more than people think. When you rent, moving is usually easier. That can protect you financially. Your job may change. Your income may change. Your family situation may change. You may want a cheaper city. Life moves fast. Owning makes quick moves much harder. Selling a home takes time. It also costs money. And it creates stress. You may not sell quickly. You may need to lower your price. You may even lose money. Renting may seem less exciting, but flexibility has real value. Sometimes, freedom is the smartest financial move. Point 3. Buying works best if you stay long enough. This is where many people get burned. Buying a home comes with upfront costs. Closing costs can be very high. Moving costs add up quickly. New furniture costs money too. Repairs often appear early. If you sell after 1 or 2 years, you may not come out ahead. In many cases, you need several years just to break even. That means buying fits stable people better. People planning to stay put. People ready for a long commitment. If you may move soon, renting often makes more sense. A home is not just shelter, it is a long-term financial decision. Point 4. Renting can help you invest more. This is the part many people miss. Let's say rent costs $2,000 monthly. Owning costs $2,800 after all expenses. That is $800 saved each month. Now imagine investing that difference consistently, month after month, year after year. That money can grow a lot. So renting is not always wasting money. That idea is too simple. Yes, rent is an expense, but so is mortgage interest. So are taxes. So are repairs. The better question is this: what do you do with the savings? If you rent cheaply and invest wisely, you can build real wealth. Renting becomes a problem only when the extra money gets wasted. Point 5. Buying builds equity, but slowly at first. This surprises many first-time buyers. Part of your payment goes toward the loan. That part builds equity over time. That sounds great, but early payments mostly go toward interest. So yes, homeowners build equity. But not as fast as many expect, and home prices do not always rise quickly. Sometimes they rise, sometimes they stall, sometimes they fall. A home can build wealth, that part is true, but it is not automatic, and it is not guaranteed. You need time, you need a solid purchase price, and you need market conditions to help. Point 6. Buying is risky when your finances are weak. This is where emotions hurt people most. Some buyers stretch too far. Just to say they own a home, they drain their savings, they take on big monthly payments, they leave no room for mistakes. Then, real life happens. A job loss, a medical bill, a major repair. Now the dream becomes pressure. Owning can be amazing when your finances are strong, but if you have no emergency fund, high debt, or unstable income, buying can become a trap. Renting is not failure. Sometimes it is the smarter move. It gives you time to get stronger financially. That is not weakness, that is strategy. Point 7. The best choice depends on your life. This is the most important point. There is no universal winner. There never was. If you want flexibility, lower risk, and fewer responsibilities, renting may fit you better. If you want stability, can afford the full cost, and plan to stay for years, buying may fit you better. Smart people ask a better question, not which option is always better, but which option is better right now. That is the real answer. Personal finance is personal. Your best choice depends on your situation. So before deciding, look at the full cost, look at your timeline, look at your savings, look at your income stability, and be honest with yourself. Do not buy because of pressure. Do not rent because of fear. Choose the option that strengthens your future. If this helped you, like the video and subscribe for more simple finance content.